Hello everyone, and let's talk about Caution Tape by Molly Doyle and J.D. Midnight. What can I tell you about this book? This is a dark adult horror erotic romance. This was published July of 2023. Definitely adult. When I read this book, there was no audiobook available. And this is we're following two POVs. Nolan is 21 and he is used to acting a certain way, really good at reading people to portray a certain person that he wants. He's like, you just got to remember a couple of things, spit it back at him, regurgitate it back to him, and they'll be happy. And then we have Cora, who we don't get her exact age, but she's around Nolan's age. She works at Target and she has a lot of fantasies of killing people, hurting people severely. And so it's a romance. These two meet and it's a romance that blossoms between these two. They both give in to their dark desires, their dark urges. They are serial killers, so they kill people. Blood is a big turn on. Controlling people, like tying people up and having sex in front of said people and having sex next to a dead body. That's this book, okay? There's a lot of blood. You have body horror, you have torture, you have dismemberment, you have cannibalism, you have comparisons of the body horror or body parts to food. So if you are squeamish in any way and don't want something compared to food, like how a brain looks compared to a certain food item, you're going to want to avoid this. You have blood play, you have knife play, you have hallucinations, audio and visual hallucinations. You have gory death of a dog, so animal death. You have death of a deer, and it is descriptive. You have this, so like Nolan will go out and just drive, and he'll find, if he's feeling a certain way, he'll find a deer and kill it and gut it and goes from there. It is very dark. It is very gory, and I loved it. So, what else do we have as far as trigger warnings? Gore in general, blood. You have sexual assault. You have an affair talked about. You have a doctor abusing his power. So you have a doctor-patient relation. You have forced voyeurism. So, just look up your content and your trigger warnings and just definitely be very cautious heading into this. I like the dark. I like the gore. So this was great for me. There's really nothing else to say. There is a quote on the back. It says, "I'm a caged monster in all of time and space who has finally gotten the strength to break free." That's in reference to them no longer suppressing their dark urges. I mean, she works at Target in customer service. She still kind of does. But with them kind of scheming with each other and giving themselves permission to do those dark desires, kill people, play with the blood, play with the organs, all of that. So, yeah, that's what it is. So, there's really not much to say. As far as that, as far as representation, that's just going to be completely up to your imagination. It doesn't overtly say anything, so just any representation is between you and your imagination. As far as the words, in case you are still on the fence, this particular edition, this is a special edition book. This I got from the book box Read in Peace. It does have RIP there, Read in Peace. This edition was 276 pages. Now let me tell you about the words that pop up in case something surpasses your personal threshold. We have the word God 16 times, not in a religious sense. Hellbent, once. Suicide, once. Come, C-U-M, 8. You do have one closed door sex scene, just to be aware of that. And you do have, the rest is open door, and you have it more than 10 times happening, okay? Continuing on with the words, we have shit 10 times, cunt 6, turn on 7. If you're hearing little bells jingle, that's Molly and Polly running around playing. The word cock 44, pound 4, wet 11, slam 11, drill, once. Come, C-O-M-E, 16. Pussy, 16. Orgasm, 14. Get off, 4. Bitch, 13. Ass, 31. Tip, 4. Erection, 7. Head, 6. Folds, 2. Pump, 4. Rail, 2. Climax, 3. Piss, 5. The name Jesus, 5 times, not in religious context. Hell, 8. Balls, 6. Kink, twice. Asshole, once. Castrate, once. Grope, once. The name Christ, 4 times, not in a religious context. Nipple, 3 times. Clit, 12. Slit, twice. Thrust, 24. Walls, twice. Damn, once. Tight, once. Dick, 16. Blowing, once. Glory hole, once. The phrase goddamn, once. Bastard, 3. Jackass, once. Ride, 7. Grind, 10. Shaft, 3. Whore, 7. Breast, 8. Arouse, 4. Lips, once. Batshit, twice. Dildo, once. Juice, once. Hard, 8. I'm sitting here at my desk and Polly and Molly are just hopping over each other, just running. Okay, continuing on. Hard, 8. Slut, 3 times. I think I've said those ones. G-spot, once. Bullshit, 4. Penis, once. Testicles, once. Douchebag, once. Shithole, once. Dominatrix, once. Ram, once. I don't think I said these words. Some of them might be a repeat. Slit, twice. Thrust, 24. Walls, twice. Damn, once. Tight, once. Dick, 16. Clit, 12. Slit, twice. Nipple, 3. And then the word that comes up the most is fuck at 100 and... No, that is not right. I was going to say 155, but I've got it over here. I think I just scribbled out the wrong word. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I think some of these, I apologize. I don't know what I was looking at with this. I've got it kind of messed up, but the last word to tell you about is the word fuck, which comes up at least 180 times. It's always possible I could have missed some of the words, but 180 times for that. Again, 276 pages, so at least you know if something's going to surpass your personal threshold to know that to avoid this or not. Again, very dark. Please look up your content and your trigger warnings. I did say what I was able to find, but there's always a chance I could have missed a content or trigger warning here as well. So yeah, let me know, have you read this or have you not? Is this something that you would be interested in or not? Now, I do want to read the author bio. I wonder, did this have any author information? No, because a lot of these books have author information and this one does not at the back of the book. I don't think it did at the front either. No. I will say there are a couple things I underlined. If people just want attention, they want someone to tell them all their little idiosyncrasies are genius, that they are adorable, understood, and appreciated. They want to know that no matter how secretly awful they are, someone will accept them. People are that simple. Give them attention, notice something specific. Remember it, spit it back at them. And then the last thing I have underlined is... all things die eventually. Death is normal, and it cannot be escaped. So there's nothing about the authors in this. So I did look it up on Goodreads. There is no author description for J.D. Midnight. So let me do a Google search. I don't see anything about J.D. Midnight even by doing a Google search. So I can't tell you anything about the author. But I can tell you about Molly Doyle, who is the co-author for this. So again, I don't have anything for JD. For Molly, it says Molly Doyle has been writing since she was in grade school. and has been a published author since she was 16. Once she moved her talents to an online platform, her writing took off. She has reached millions of readers across the globe, with many of them crediting her for their mask kink. When she's not fantasizing about masked men, she's plotting her next erotic story. You can reach Molly through her social media or at author mollydoyle@gmail.com. So, not a website listed. It is her email, but I'm not going to, I mean, it is on there, but if I can ever find a website for the author, I will list the author's websites in the description box so you can get the books through that website if you want to support the author that way, or just through your local bookstore or whatever it is that you want to get a copy of the book. Let me know if you have read anything by either of these authors, if you have read Caution Tape or not. Is this something that you would be interested in picking up, or knowing what the content and the trigger warnings are and what the word usage is? Is this book a pass for you? Let me know. Talk to me in the comment section below. And until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book. And I will talk to you later.